Oboes, let's take a look at chromatic number 2. Now this is your C chromatic 2 octaves, okay? So really our new notes that we really didn't work on with chromatic 1 are going to be found mostly at the beginning, the low stuff with measure 1. And then again at the top, you know, if we made it up to high B flat, we're only adding 2 notes to the top, the high B and the high C. Okay, so let's take a look at that measure 1, the low stuff at the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna be starting on low C. Now, remember for this, your next note is C sharp. So when I finger low C, I'm actually again kind of using the second digit here on my pinky, because remember we have to do kind of the weird inchworm thing. Okay, not ideal, but it works because we have to go from low C to that low C sharp. Okay. So I kind of press with the middle part of my pinky for the C, the top pinky, and then I can kind of go to the tip of my pinky here for that C sharp. It's kind of weird. I call it the little inchworm because it kind of looks like your pinky's a little inchworm there, okay? So we got C, C sharp, D. Remember, D sharp is like E flat. So there's a lot of pinky stuff going there. Okay, let's try that again. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. And then you finally get to E for the 5th note there, okay? One more time for those pinkies. C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Okay, so those are those first 4 notes. Let's see if we can keep going now. So then we get to E. Remember, we're gonna use sliver F, F sharp, G. All right, so lots of pinky stuff at the beginning, but then hopefully it gets a break. Okay, let's try that again. So beginning, get your inchworm ready. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, and G. Okay, so that's your measure 1. All right, and again, I'm just kind of thinking quarter notes right now. All right, just kind of slow-mo. You can always, when you get fancy, speed it up a little later. But right now, again, I'm kind of thinking, changing in my head to quarter notes here. Okay, so let's just see if we can kind of go at our 80. And finger in quarter note style, measure 1. Okay, get inchworm ready. 1, 2, measure 1. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. Okay, let's see if we can give it a try. Try it again for my low notes there. 1, 2. All right, I think really I opened up my reed a bit too, and that helped me out as well, okay? Okay, then in measure 2, we have 2 more notes kind of until we get back to kind of the B flat chromatic, okay? So measure 2 starts on G sharp, which remember is A flat, then A. Now, A sharp is the same thing as B flat. So once you've got to that 3rd note of measure 2, it's just your like concert B flat chromatic again. Okay, so again, measure 2 starts on G sharp, like A flat, and then A sharp is B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Okay, so that's your measure 2. Let's try that again. Start back on G sharp, like A flat, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Okay, G sharp is like A flat, A sharp same thing as B flat, C sharp same thing as D flat, D sharp same thing as E flat. Okay, remember all those inharmonic spellings. Okay, all right, let's see if we can say it in finger with our metronome. If not, you can keep it at the slow-mo tempo. That's fine. I'm just trying to keep myself going this 80 right now. 1, 2, measure 2. G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp. Okay, let's try it out. 1, 2, measure 2. Okay, all right. So now let's look at measure 3, and again, I'm going to add the highest note, the high C, which is down there in the 2nd line. Okay, so this should all be kind of familiar. Again, it's still like our concert B flat chromatic right now. So we're starting with measure 3 on E natural, and then sliver F, F sharp, G, G sharp, sock A, then A sharp, remember, is B flat, and then B natural, and then your high note C there is the first note of the second line. Okay, let's try it again. Back to E natural, then E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. Okay, with our met. Here we go. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. Let's try it. 1, 2. So those are the pieces there, all right? You can go back and kind of put them together, see if you can play measures 1, 2, measures 1, 2, 3 up to the top, kind of like we did with chromatic 1, but I'm gonna keep reviewing on the way down, okay? So my video doesn't get too long. All right, so measure 11 there, or the fourth measure of your chromatic 2, we're starting on that high sock C, and we're gonna bring it down, C, B, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. We're using sliver F, so G flat to F, we gotta actually move 2 fingers, right? See if we can say it with a met. And ready, here we go. C, B, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, then measure 2. We know this one, it's all, again, part of chromatic 1. E natural, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A. E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A. With the met, ready? So E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A. Here we go, let's try it. Starting on the E natural. Ready, here we go. Okay, now this last measure again is where we kind of encounter most of the new stuff from our chromatic 2. It's that low kind of pinky stuff. Okay, so we're starting on A flat, and then G flat, F, E, here come those pinkies, E flat bottom pinky, D flat with the tip of your pinky, and then kind of flatten it back to that low C with your inchworm back of the thumb. Pinky, back of the pinky, yeah. Okay, let's try that again. A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D, C. All right, with the met. Ready? A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C. All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2. Now try it again for my D flat. 1, 2. So there's kind of the pieces of your chromatic 2. Again, you can go back and put the pieces together, I hope, and kind of start messing with your tempo. If you can go faster, go for it. Change it into 8th notes if you can. But again, that was just kind of a review session of your chromatic 2. Enjoy!